Good day, my lovely fans. I welcome you to today's class. Today, we shall be discussing about product rule. In my last class, we made mention of chain rule. But today, it is product rule. Okay. Now, when you talk of product rule is simply, let's assume we are given an illustration. Y is equals to U, V. Now, where U and V are functions of x. Now, how do we get the formula for product rule in this case? Now, this is what we simply do. Since we know that U and V simply represent function of what? X. So that means we can see how our dy dx equals to, now, we need to get the formula of product rule like I said. Now, listen. This is how we get that. You keep U, then you differentiate V. dv respect to what? X, because they are function of x. You keep U, you differentiate V, that's dv dx, plus, we keep U the first time. Now we keep V, then we differentiate U, du dx. So this is the formula for product rule. Now let's take an example. Example 1 says, given that y is equals to 2x squared into x plus 3 raised to power 3. Now look at it. We have 2x squared, which can be said to represent U here. We have x plus 3 raised to power 3, which can be said to represent what? V. Right? So we can simply say let U equals to 2x squared. Let V equals to x plus 3 raised to power 3. So you can see you have U and X. That simply means what? Du dx will give you 4x. When you differentiate this, you have 4x. I've explained how we get 4x in my last class. So you can visit my page and you see some videos on calculus there. That introduction to calculus, then you understand I got this 4x using general rule. Okay? Now we have V and X. You can simply say dv dx is equals to, now this social chain rule, I've done that before, so you can visit that same page again. You see chain rule on how I solve this particular one. Now this particular problem, now for you to differentiate it, I just say simply put this 3 to the back here, then you write the function. Now before you write the function, differentiate what you have inside, which is 1, because 3 is a constant, it will be 0. Then you will write the function, that's x plus 3 all raised to power, then 3, subtract 1 from the 3. Now this simply gives you 3 into x plus 3 raised to power 2. So this is our dv dx. So we now use the formula for product rule rather, which is this formula here. So we just simply say dy dx is now equals to U, which is what? 2x squared. You can say we keep this, we differentiate this. So dv dx is simply 3 into x plus 3 raised to power 2. That is for this one. Then plus V. What is V? It's simply x plus 3 raised to power 3 into bracket du dx, which is 4x. So this is our final answer. Okay? But you can still go further depending on the option. Okay? Now, this is our first example. Let us assume we are given the one of example 2. Given that y again equals to x sine x, the instruction is find the y dx, which is unknown. Now you can see that this is a function on its own, this is another function on its own again. Let u equals to x, and also let v equals to sine x. You have u and x, that simply means du dx, and that will give you what? 1. Then you have v and x, that simply implies that the dv dx. Don't forget, in differential calculus, sine x changes to what? Cos x. So we simply use the same formula again, that is dy dx equals to still the same, u dv dx plus v du dx. Mind you, it's not a must that you must start with u dv dx plus v d. This particular formula here is the same thing as saying, bringing this one to the front, v du dx plus u dv dx. You still end up having the same answer. So it doesn't matter whether putting this one here or put this one here. Now my u is simply x, dv dx is simply cos x, plus then v is simply sin x, then du dx is simply 1. So if you open this bracket, you have x cos x plus sin x. Okay, this is what I have for you for today. Please, for you to get update on this, more example on this, difficult problems on this, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the bell notification. Notification panel is beside the subscription button. When you click on subscribe, then you see a kind of bell. Then you just simply tap on that way, then you represent it to be all. You click on all. So any video I release on my YouTube channel, you will be able to get update about it. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye for now.